Imagine living in a place where every inch of space is packed with people, streets are a constant buzz of activity, and personal space is a luxury. From towering megacities to overcrowded slums, some places on Earth push population density to the extreme. Get ready to explore the 20 most densely populated places on Earth, where life never slows down and space is always in high demand. Number 20. Kolkata, India. Kolkata, often referred to as the City of Joy, is a bustling metropolis in eastern India. Despite its vibrant cultural scene and historical significance, Kolkata is one of the most densely populated cities in the country. With over 14 million residents crammed into a relatively small urban space, the city faces significant challenges in managing infrastructure, transportation, and basic services. The older parts of Kolkata, such as Howrah and North Kolkata, are particularly congested, where narrow streets teem with people, vehicles, and street vendors. The city's density is exacerbated by migration from surrounding rural areas, as people flock to Kolkata in search of better economic opportunities. Despite these challenges, Kolkata retains a rich cultural heritage, being home to landmarks like the Victoria Memorial and the bustling markets of New Market. The city's ability to preserve its colonial past while adapting to modern urban challenges makes it a fascinating, if crowded, destination. Number 19. Shibuya, Japan. Shibuya, a bustling district in Tokyo, is famous for its vibrant city life, towering skyscrapers, and the iconic Shibuya Crossing, the busiest pedestrian intersection in the world. With a population density reaching staggering levels, Shibuya epitomizes the modern urban experience in Japan. The area is not just a hub for commerce and fashion, but also a central spot for commuters, with one of Tokyo's busiest train stations, Shibuya Station, handling millions of passengers daily. Despite the congestion, the district has a magnetic appeal, drawing in locals and tourists alike for its shopping, dining, and nightlife. Living spaces in Shibuya are tight, with apartments often being small and expensive, yet the demand to live in this high-energy district remains high. Shibuya's density is a reflection of Tokyo's overall struggle with limited space and growing population, but it also highlights the district's position as a global symbol of modern urban culture. Number 18. Mong Kok, Hong Kong. Mong Kok, located in the heart of Kowloon, is one of the most densely populated districts in the world. Known for its vibrant street markets, towering high-rise buildings, and bustling atmosphere, Mong Kok is the epitome of urban intensity. The district is famous for having one of the highest population densities in the world, with over 330,000 people per square mile. The streets of Mong Kok are constantly alive with activity, whether it's locals shopping in the countless markets, street food vendors serving delicious snacks, or tourists flocking to the area for its unique energy. Despite its overcrowded conditions, Mong Kok remains a vital commercial and residential hub. Space is limited and apartments are notoriously small, but the area's appeal lies in its proximity to business districts, entertainment, and public transportation. Mong Kok's density, while overwhelming at times, offers a glimpse into Hong Kong's ability to thrive in the face of extreme urbanization, making it a fascinating place to experience. Number 17. Baghdad, Iraq. Baghdad, the capital of Iraq, is a city with a rich history dating back to ancient Mesopotamia. Today, it's one of the most densely populated cities in the Middle East, with over 7 million residents. Despite the city's tumultuous past, including years of war and unrest, Baghdad remains a vibrant cultural and economic center. The city's population density is amplified by rapid urbanization, with more people flocking to Baghdad from rural areas seeking better opportunities. The overcrowding in Baghdad presents significant challenges. Infrastructure, already weakened by years of conflict, struggles to keep up with the growing population. Traffic congestion is a daily issue, and the city's housing market is tight, with many people living in cramped conditions. However, Baghdad's resilience shines through its bustling markets, lively street life, and thriving educational institutions. Despite its difficulties, Baghdad remains the heart of Iraq, balancing its rich heritage with the pressures of modern urban living. Number 16. Damascus, Syria. Damascus, the capital of Syria, is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. However, in recent decades, it has faced severe challenges, including conflict, economic instability, and a rapidly growing population. With over 2 million residents crowded into its urban center, Damascus is struggling with high population density, especially as more people move to the city from war-torn regions seeking safety. The war in Syria has devastated much of the city's infrastructure, yet Damascus remains a cultural and religious hub. Its ancient souks, historical landmarks like the Umayyad Mosque, and deep-rooted traditions coexist with the modern demands of a densely populated metropolis. The influx of displaced families has strained housing, healthcare, and public services, further intensifying the city's overcrowding. Despite these immense pressures, Damascus continues to be a symbol of resilience, holding on to its ancient charm while grappling with the harsh realities of modern urban life. Number 15. Vijayawada, India. Vijayawada, located in the southern state of Andhra Pradesh, is one of India's rapidly growing cities, and it has earned a reputation as one of the most densely populated urban centers in the country. With a population exceeding 1.5 million within a relatively small area, Vijayawada faces significant challenges related to overcrowding. The city's strategic location along the Krishna River and its importance as a commercial and transportation hub have led to its rapid urbanization and population boom. As Vijayawada continues to grow, its infrastructure struggles to keep pace with the rising demand for housing, transportation, and public services. The streets are often congested with traffic, and the availability of space is at a premium. Despite these challenges, the city remains vibrant, with a rich cultural history and economic importance, particularly in trade and agriculture. Vijayawada is also known for landmarks like the Kanaka Durga Temple and the Prakasam Barrage, making it a vital part of India's urban landscape, albeit a highly crowded one. Number 14. Kibera, Kenya. Kibera, located in Nairobi, Kenya, is one of the largest and most densely populated informal settlements or slums in Africa. Home to over 250,000 residents packed into a space of just over 1 square mile, Kibera represents extreme population density in challenging living conditions. The community's lack of formal infrastructure means that residents live in cramped, makeshift homes without consistent access to clean water, electricity, or sanitation facilities. Despite the hardships, Kibera is a vibrant community with a strong sense of resilience and solidarity. Local entrepreneurs have created small businesses, and community-driven initiatives work to improve living conditions. However, overcrowding presents significant health risks, as diseases spread easily in such densely populated environments and access to healthcare is limited. Kibera's population density highlights the urgent need for sustainable urban planning and infrastructure development, but it also showcases the determination of its residents to build a better future in the face of overwhelming challenges. Number 13. Karachi, Pakistan. Karachi, Pakistan's largest city and its economic powerhouse, is also one of the most densely populated urban areas in the world. With a population of over 16 million people, the city's density is concentrated in both its commercial districts and sprawling slums. Rapid urbanization, driven by people migrating from rural areas for better economic opportunities, has led to severe overcrowding in many parts of Karachi. Karachi's infrastructure struggles to cope with the massive population, resulting in traffic gridlock, housing shortages, and strain on public services. Some areas, particularly informal settlements, lack basic necessities such as clean water and sanitation, exacerbating the challenges of high population density. However, Karachi remains a cultural and economic hub, known for its thriving industries, diverse population, and historic sites like Clifton Beach and the Quaid-e-Azam Mausoleum. Despite its density and urban issues, Karachi's dynamism and its critical role in Pakistan's economy make it a bustling, albeit crowded, metropolis. Number 12. Guttenberg, New Jersey. Guttenberg, a tiny town in New Jersey, holds the title as one of the most densely populated municipalities in the United States. Covering just a little over 0.2 square miles, it is home to around 12,000 people, creating a density of over 57,000 residents per square mile. Despite its small size, Guttenberg's proximity to New York City makes it a desirable location for those who want access to the Big Apple without the Manhattan price tag. This densely packed town is largely residential, with high-rise apartment buildings dominating the skyline. Gothenburg's location along the Hudson River offers spectacular views of New York City, contributing to its appeal. However, the limited space also comes with challenges, including congestion, limited green spaces, and a high demand for housing. Despite its density, Gothenburg remains a relatively quiet suburban enclave, offering a balance between urban access and a small town feel, albeit with far more people per square mile than most suburban towns. Number 11. St. Josse ten Noode, Belgium. St. Josse ten Noode, the smallest municipality in the Brussels capital region of Belgium, is one of the most densely populated places in Europe. Spanning just 0.4 square miles, it houses over 27,000 residents, resulting in an incredibly high population density. Despite its small geographical size, St. Josse ten Noode plays an important role as part of the Brussels metropolitan area, making it a highly sought-after place to live, especially for immigrants and working-class families. Due to its central location, the municipality is well connected to the rest of Brussels, and many of its residents commute to work in the nearby European Union headquarters and financial districts. The dense population is reflected in the crowded streets and compact residential areas, with high-rise apartments filling much of the skyline. Despite these space constraints, St. Josse ten Noode maintains a lively cultural atmosphere, with diverse communities and local markets, making it an integral part of the Brussels metropolitan landscape. Number 10. The Rocinha Favela, Brazil. Rocinha, located in the southern zone of Rio de Janeiro, is the largest and one of the most densely populated favelas, or informal settlements, in Brazil. Home to nearly 70,000 residents packed into less than 1 square mile, Rocinha's population density is astonishing. Despite its challenges, including poverty, limited access to basic services, and cramped living conditions, Rocinha has become a symbol of resilience and community spirit. Rocinha is built on steep hillsides, with homes stacked precariously atop one another, creating a labyrinth of narrow streets and alleyways. The favela has developed its own unique economy, with small businesses, street vendors, and informal jobs providing livelihoods to many of its residents. In recent years, Rocinha has seen efforts to improve infrastructure, including the introduction of better sanitation and electricity, though challenges remain. Despite the overcrowding and socioeconomic difficulties, Rocinha thrives with a vibrant culture, and its location offers stunning views of Rio's beaches and cityscapes. However, the favela's extreme density also highlights the urgent need for sustainable urban development and social reform in Brazil. Number 9. Vatican City. Vatican City, the smallest independent state in the world, also holds the distinction of being one of the most densely populated areas. Spanning just 0.17 square miles, it is home to about 800 permanent residents, but its daily population can swell dramatically with workers, clergy, and tourists. The compact size of Vatican City, combined with the constant influx of visitors, creates a unique form of density, especially around landmarks like St. Peter's Basilica and the Vatican Museums. As the spiritual and administrative center of the Roman Catholic Church, Vatican City is a focal point for religious pilgrims and tourists alike, contributing to the city's extraordinary foot traffic. While the resident population may be small, Vatican City's infrastructure and resources are designed to accommodate tens of thousands of daily visitors. The city's density is most evident during major religious events, such as papal masses, where St. Peter's Square can fill with thousands of people. Though its population density may differ from larger urban areas, the concentration of activity within Vatican City's tiny borders makes it a uniquely crowded and vibrant place. Number 8. Guangzhou, China. Guangzhou, a sprawling metropolis in southern China, is one of the most densely populated cities in the world, with a population of over 15 million people crammed into its urban core. As one of China's largest cities and a major economic hub, Guangzhou has experienced rapid growth, making space a premium commodity. The city's dense population is a reflection of its role as a center of commerce, industry, and finance, attracting millions of residents from across China. Despite the overwhelming density, Guangzhou manages to maintain an organized urban infrastructure, including an efficient public transportation system. High-rise buildings dominate the skyline, and crowded streets and markets are a daily reality for its inhabitants. The old neighborhoods, or urban villages, stand in stark contrast to the modern skyscrapers, offering a glimpse into Gwangju's rich cultural history amid rapid modernization. Known for its Cantonese cuisine, bustling markets, and key landmarks like the Canton Tower, Gwangju's density is part of what makes it a dynamic, fast-paced city, though it also poses challenges in terms of housing and urban planning. Number 7. Manila, Philippines. Manila, the bustling capital of the Philippines, is one of the most densely populated cities in the world. With over 1.7 million residents living within just 16 square miles, the population density here exceeds 111,000 people per square mile. As the political, economic, and cultural heart of the Philippines, Manila attracts people from all over the country, leading to severe overcrowding in many areas. Manila's dense population is evident in its crowded streets, packed public transportation, and tightly clustered neighborhoods. The city's infrastructure struggles to keep pace with the growing demand for housing, sanitation, and public services, especially in informal settlements where many people live in cramped conditions. Despite these challenges, Manila remains a vibrant city, known for its rich history, lively street markets, and iconic landmarks like Rizal Park and Intramuros. Urbanization and economic opportunities continue to drive people into Manila, further intensifying its already high population density. Though the city faces significant challenges related to congestion and infrastructure, it is also a resilient and culturally rich metropolis that reflects the diverse spirit of the Philippines. Number 6. Shenzhen, China. Shenzhen, located in southern China near Hong Kong, is one of the fastest-growing and most densely populated cities in the world. With a population of over 12 million people packed into just 790 square miles, Shenzhen has transformed from a small fishing village into a bustling megacity in just a few decades. The city's population density is driven by its status as a major hub for manufacturing, technology, and finance, attracting millions of residents and workers. Skyscrapers dominate Shenzhen's skyline, reflecting its rapid urbanization, while the streets below are filled with people commuting to work in the city's thriving tech industry. Known as China's Silicon Valley, Shenzhen is home to some of the world's largest tech companies, including Huawei and Tencent. Despite its modern infrastructure, the rapid influx of people has led to overcrowding, traffic congestion, and housing shortages in certain areas. Shenzhen's incredible population density is both a testament to its economic success and a challenge for city planners as they work to balance development with quality of life for its millions of residents. Number 5. Singapore. Singapore, a city-state in Southeast Asia, is one of the most densely populated places on Earth. With a population of over 5.6 million people packed into just 280 square miles, the island nation boasts a staggering density of around 20,000 people per square mile. Despite its small size, Singapore has managed to become a global financial center and one of the most prosperous countries in the world. The city's skyline is marked by towering skyscrapers, and its urban landscape is meticulously planned to accommodate its dense population. Singapore is known for its excellent public transportation, efficient infrastructure, and green spaces that balance the high population density. Its government has focused heavily on sustainable urban development, making the city one of the cleanest and most technologically advanced in the world. However, the high density also poses challenges, such as rising housing costs and limited space for expansion. Still, Singapore's careful planning and innovation have allowed it to thrive as one of the world's most livable and densely populated cities, a true model of urban development. Number 4. Macau, China. Macau, a special administrative region of China, is one of the most densely populated places on Earth. With a population of around 680,000 crammed into just 12 square miles, its density exceeds 55,000 people per square mile. Known for its vibrant casinos and luxury hotels, Macau is often referred to as the Las Vegas of Asia, drawing millions of tourists every year, further adding to its congestion. Despite its small size, Macau features a mix of modern high-rises and historic Portuguese architecture, reflecting its unique colonial past. The narrow streets and packed apartment buildings mirror the challenges of accommodating both residents and an influx of tourists. This density can create logistical issues, such as crowded public transport, traffic, and limited living space. However, Macau remains an economic powerhouse, largely due to its booming casino industry. The city's rapid development and high standard of living make it a dynamic, bustling urban area where space is at a premium, but opportunities are abundant. Number 3. Gaza Strip. The Gaza Strip is one of the most densely populated areas in the world, with around 2 million people living in just 140 square miles, resulting in a density of over 13,000 people per square mile. This small, narrow coastal enclave faces severe overcrowding, compounded by years of conflict and limited access to resources. Living conditions in Gaza are difficult due to ongoing political instability, restricted movement, and blockades that have led to shortages of essential goods, including food, water, and medical supplies. Many residents live in cramped quarters, with extended families sharing small spaces. The high population density also strains infrastructure, with limited access to clean water, electricity, and healthcare services. Despite these challenges, Gaza remains home to a resilient population. The people of Gaza are known for their strong community bonds and perseverance, though the extreme density and political situation make daily life a constant struggle for survival. The challenges faced by residents in this region reflect the broader humanitarian crisis in the area. Number 2. Kowloon Walled City, Hong Kong. Kowloon Walled City, once considered the most densely populated place on Earth, was a chaotic, lawless enclave in Hong Kong that housed over 33,000 residents within a mere 6.9 acres. This astonishing population density reached nearly 1.2 million people per square mile before its demolition in 1993. Initially a Chinese military fort, the area became a haven for squatters, criminals, and illegal businesses due to a lack of governance from either Hong Kong or China. The walled city's maze-like structure consisted of tightly packed, makeshift high-rise buildings with little to no planning or regulation. Apartments were so small and crammed that daylight rarely penetrated the inner layers, leading to dark, narrow corridors and a complex web of streets. Despite the lack of basic infrastructure such as sanitation and proper electricity, the community functioned with shops, schools, and clinics. Over time, Kowloon Walled City became infamous for its crime, unsanitary conditions, and unregulated growth. In 1993, the Hong Kong government demolished the walled city, replacing it with a park, but its legacy as a symbol of extreme urban density remains unmatched. Number 1. Mumbai, India. Mumbai, the financial capital of India, is one of the most densely populated cities in the world, with more than 20 million residents living within its 234 square miles. This equates to a staggering density of over 83,000 people per square mile. The city's rapid population growth is fueled by its role as the heart of India's commerce, entertainment, and industry, attracting millions of people in search of better economic opportunities. The city's skyline is a mix of gleaming skyscrapers and densely packed slums, such as Dharavi, one of Asia's largest informal settlements. Despite its economic importance, the vast population density places immense strain on Mumbai infrastructure, leading to overcrowded streets, public transportation systems, and housing shortages. Traffic congestion, pollution, and access to clean water and sanitation are ongoing issues. However, Mumbai's vibrant culture, historic landmarks like the Gateway of India, and its role as the center of Bollywood make it a unique city that thrives despite its density. The city's incredible diversity and resilience reflect the energy and hustle of millions working to make a life in one of the world's most populous urban areas. Could you handle living in one of these places? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching.